from an old spectator. Life's not a spectator sport. If watching is all you're going to do, then you're going to watch your life go by without you.
Yeah. You know, if I see something, I see an opportunity, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We only, you know, we're all going to die one day.
Yeah, it's true.
So we live like that. Live like you could die tomorrow. You know, go for it.
Man, I gave my soul to this game. There's nothing more I can give. Nothing. But I'm telling you, it goes by fast. And if you don't give it your all, you're going to regret it.
And I looked around me in that cold winter in that little apartment with no future and not much of a path. And I said to myself, if ever I want anything to change, it's up to me. That's the time where I really got scared. It suddenly hit me right between the eyes that if I wanted my life to be different, it was up to me to make my life different. And if I can get only one point across to you in this simple segment, this little segment is this, is that the starting point of flying to the stars, the starting point of taking complete charge of your life, the starting point of great success and great achievement is to accept complete, unconditional responsibility. If it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you.
The odds of me getting attacked by a shark are about 1 in 4 million. The odds of me regretting not getting in the ocean, well, that's 1 in 1, brother. I know for a fact I'll be kicking myself all next week if I don't relax in the water at least once, man. Life is about taking risks, facing your fears, being scared, man. I ain't saying go do nothing dangerous, but ask that cutie out behind the coffee counter you're in love with, man. Move to the new city that you've been dreaming of. Take a risk. The odds of you regretting going for it are 1 in however many numbers. The odds of you regretting not going for it, that's 1 in 1, but it's going to be 1 in 1 every time. You got to go out and live your damn life, man.
These are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into.
You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
Then you betray yourself.
You don't have to be defined. If you didn't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. And if you didn't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. And if you didn't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s. And just remember Grandma Moses. You know who that is? She was a painter. And she didn't start painting until, I think, in her 80s. And one of the most prolific painters.
Never too late.
Bad things don't come in threes. Bad things happen, people don't know how to cope, and they allow one bad thing to snowball into more. Bad stuff sucks. The only thing worse is letting one bad thing ruin many good things.
You don't need time to make a decision. You need information.
I need you to start fighting. Let go of the fear. You hear me? Let go of the guilt. Let go of it, dog. Let go of whatever was and walk into what is.
One question for you, man. For the next Khalil that's maybe sitting on his couch right now, a little bit overweight, what's your message to them?
Your life matters. I don't want to wait until I'm a champion to be able to tell my story on where I come from, being a 300-pound kid on the brink of suicide, burdened by depression, not knowing what to do in my life, not knowing where to go. I just want to be able to share that and really inspire people, the millions of people out there that feel just like I do, that don't have a dream, that don't know what they're doing, that just need something.
From testimonials and from personal experience, we have enough information to conclude that it's possible to design and build and live an extraordinary life.
That's the thing about being alone. It's not that you feel like you don't have anybody. It's like you feel like nobody has you. And man, and I know especially when we're young, that's so, we can't even put it into words, but we can feel that. And I remember a lot as a child feeling that way. You know, just feeling like nobody has me.
Rock and roll, man. A new life today. This is it, man. Right now, start point. Life's not about where you start or where you end. It's the distance you travel in your life.
I hope you woke up today and somebody loved you. And you know who I really hope I hope it was yourself.
Don't be scared to fail. And I know wherever you are right now is not who you are, it's just where you are. You know, And if you fall, man, fall forward. Don't fall on your ass.
A bad week ain't gonna last. A bad month ain't gonna last. It's just, as long as you're working on yourself and you're trying to better yourself in those moments, it's okay to not be okay, to be okay.
You know, when they say it can't be done, you know, tell them you haven't tried yet. You know, can't be done by someone else. But I can't say that because I haven't tried it. Then you go try it.
Self-discipline is self-love. If you want to be happy, you have to love yourself.
No one's ever going to help you guys. You've got to help yourself. Don't let what you can't do in the moment interfere with what you know you can do. When you're headstrong and you believe in yourself, that blossoms desire into action. Path less taken. The one that leads to character, legacy. Listen to the voice from within, the energy inside, knowing you can be more than this. Where there are no limitations, excuses, negative energy. It's just high voltage of positive energy.
What will you do?
Rebuild it. Just the way it was, brick for brick.
The effort inside, the undying will that wants to come out and be remembered. Stay on your path. Don't allow your path to be altered by someone else's failures or successes. It's all about you guys. Dreams, drive being the key word. Destiny. The drive is up to you.
Use the time we have to make the most of it, because who knows how many more we have.
For my own personal benefit, what are some questions you think I should ask myself?
If money and status were no object, what would I do? If I was less afraid of other people's opinions, what would I say? What actually makes me happy? Does success make me happy? What is my definition of success? What is my definition of success if money was taken out of the equation? What is my definition of success if money and followers were taken out of the equation?
I knew that it was the right move. I just didn't trust myself, man. I didn't feel confident in who I was, no matter what decision I was making.
We are what we repeatedly do every day. Therefore, excellence that we're striving for every single day. We wake up early, striving for it, pushing for it, giving it all in our workout every single day, striving for excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an accident, but a habit. In order to grow, you must fail. You must have your muscles hit to the point of exhaustion and then go beyond that. That's where the growth is. Growth is failure. Success is failure. But true success is when you fail and yet fail again, and yet fail again, without losing the enthusiasm from failure to failure. You don't need to go to sleep to start a new day. It can begin right now.
Controversial take. You really can solve a lot of male problems by getting in shape and making money. You still have problems, they're just smaller, and you have more resources to handle them. The world is there for the taking, for anyone who can learn from their mistakes, do what they say they were going to do, and stick with it, even if it's not sexy. What used to make a man acceptable now makes you extraordinary. The bar for winning has never been so low.
It has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing. And so in a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
What's the biggest irrational fear that you have besides being unsuccessful? I guess not being enough or not being good enough. And I don't know who for. I don't know who I am scared of not being good enough for or enough for. The sense that you always need to prove yourself. You always need to sort of offer the world something in order for it to love you back. The weird thing is that it is potent fuel to drive you to go and do some pretty magnificent things, but it's toxic if you use it for too long.
Tony, you're too young to understand this right now, so I thought I would put it on film for you. I built built this for you. One day you'll figure this out. And when you do, you will change the world. What is and always will be my greatest creation is you.
Maybe stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m., and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, don't do it. There's one win that you've got for the day. That's action.
I was kind of praying to the snow gods for worse weather to come in, because why in worse weather, we get better. Pain is just a feeling. You see, it's happiness. Why? Because it sucks. That's why I'm so happy right now. Merry Christmas.
The stress is okay to feel in adversity. It's where the stress leads you that you need to avoid. You need to prevent the stress from being strong enough to make you avoid adversity in the first place. If you start to feel stress about adversity, I think diving right into it is like the secret for growth.
The best way to win the game is to stop moving the goalposts. The thing that is making you better is the thing which is making you feel pain. Life needs to be lived forward, but only makes sense in reverse. Problems are a feature of life, not...
When I was going through Navy SEAL training, there's one thing I told myself. I wanted to quit every single day, but many dreams die while suffering. And many of us out here have suffered. And when you're suffering, I'm not talking about just physically, I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually. It could be a relationship. When you're suffering, you give up on the very things that you wanted the most. When I was going through pararescue, I wanted to be a pararescueman so bad, but that water haunted me. So when the suffering got too much, my dream died. And pretty much I almost died with it. If I didn't find Navy SEALs and getting past that hump and overcoming my demons and facing my demons every day, I would have never been up here today. You can't outrun your demons. They'll always know where you're hiding. Trust me at that. And I'm gonna end with this. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.
The real pain in life is getting to the end of it and realizing that you left something on the table. I think that I had unfulfilled potential. I could have done more, and I didn't.
It is our choices, gentlemen, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities.
General ambition gives you anxiety. Specific ambition gives you direction. There is nothing more anxiety-inducing than I want to be better, and I don't know what at, and I don't know how.
Like, what's important to you in this life right now?
I think probably just feeling more okay with myself, probably. I'd be sad if you died.
Oh, thank you. I'd be sad if you died too.
The world belongs to optimists, because if you're going to do anything big, you have to believe that it can happen. Otherwise, it never will. Sean Puri says the cynics get to be right and the optimists get to be rich. 99% right and 100% wrong. They're right 99% of the time, but they're wrong 100% because the only thing that matters is the big one at the end. Your family and friends will say that every girl you ever date is not good enough, except for the one time you find the girl that you're actually going to marry, or that this business idea won't work. And you might have 9 failures, and it's painful as shit because the whole time everyone is telling you, I told you so. And they're right. Today, but not forever.
Hey, Jamie, what would you rather be, a lion or a panda?
Coach, I'm me. Why would I want to be anything else?
I love me, independent of anything that anybody could ever say. Has nothing to do with being arrogant or egotistical. It's just a matter of knowing and being aware of self-worth.
I love you. If you make it to the end of this video, I want you to write, self-love is the cure to self-hate. Self-love is the cure to self-hate. And I hope you share this video because I want this video to spread all over the world.